Oh my God.
Who's in the kitchen with the pots and pans? Making a mess, it's Dad, he's the man. Can he cook? But he's gonna try. He's learning how, it's Dad dinner night.
Come on. Look at that. Hey, welcome to Dad Dinner, a cooking show where I teach you how to cook by not knowing how to cook because I got dad buds that know how to cook and they're going to teach me. Today, I'm so nervous because we have a real chef, restaurateur. His name is Rob Gentile, and he's got a restaurant called Stella in West Hollywood. It's insane. I got to go. Rob, thank you for being here, buddy. Thank you, dude.
I want one.
Yeah, you'll be getting one. And again, I am so nervous because you're such a pro. Your restaurant is insanely cool and good. Okay, why don't you tell us what you're gonna teach me today?
Okay, so one of the, I guess, most challenging things for dads to make is probably pasta.
Yeah, sure.
Right, and kids love making pasta. So I want to show you my way that I, with my daughter Clarice, that I make pasta. And she's a pro at it now, and this is how we've always started. So did from the age of 2 till now, and this is how we make pasta at home.
Okay, I gotta say, when I was at the restaurant the other day, it was incredible. We had so much fun. But in the pasta window where they're making the pasta, your daughter Clarice is in there making pasta.
Yeah.
How old is she?
Yeah, she's 7 now.
7, and just cooking away. She's got her own pasta on the menu.
Her own apron.
Ah, it's so cool. You're gonna get an apron. Let's do an apron. Okay, here we go. Apron, let's go for it.
All right.
Oh, see, now you're a real chef.
Oh, this is great.
Okay, how do we start?
Okay, so I'm going to show you a dough that is water, okay?
Yep.
And semolina. You want to get me some water? A lot of people don't have scales at home, believe it or not.
You know what? We don't have one.
You don't have a scale.
No, I don't need to know how fat I am. I already know. So we just kind of skip that. Just kind of eyeball it.
500 grams. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 50% hydration.
Okay.
So half of 500.
That's 250.
Pour 250 grams of water. Just pour it right in the middle.
Okay, right in the
So
middle.
you're going to see how easy this
But
is.
wait, but what's 250?
No. I just watch the scale.
Oh, the scale, of course. Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, 250 on the dot. That felt nice.
Okay, now slowly mix that.
Rob, when did you get into chefing? Like, was it as a kid? Did your dad? Did your mom? Like, were you like? Was it later in life? How did you?
So I was in the kitchen when at a very, very young age with my grandmother, typical Italian family. We grew up in North York, Toronto, and I basically was dropped off every morning by my mom. My mom was a single mom going to work every day. There was 3 children, and I was the youngest. And every day, my grandmother's intention was to fill me with food every day and feed me and feed me and feed me, and I enjoyed it.
Classic grandma.
And we had a huge garden in the backyard.
Am I doing this right, by the way?
Yeah, you're good. And basically, all I did was like cook with my grandmother, and I even watched cooking shows, and I fell in love with it.
Yeah, that's so cool. So did anybody else in your family do like the restaurant route, or is it just for family?
Just me.
Oh, cool. Okay, all right.
So I'm going to show you how to knead.
Yeah, because I don't know. That was like more of a cat thing. It was like...
The fingertip action was kind of cool, but you're going to be here for a while.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so the palm of your hand is going to push down. Okay. And then all you're going to do is basically go around the bowl like that. And you continue to go around the bowl until all the flour gets picked up into the ball, and then we bring it here.
So
this is like the way of making it.
And do you kind of fold it and push?
Perfect. Keep pushing. Fold it and push and fold it and push. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to use the palm of your hand, right? And you push down, and at the same time...
Kind of a swooping.
Exactly. You push it down and then turn it when you pull it back.
Okay, so this pasta doesn't have any eggs in it. Is that normal for pasta? Or
totally normal.
Oh, it is.
So when it comes to pastas, there are so many different types of pastas that you can make. Again, there's even one with potato like gnocchi. There's egg doughs. There's, you can do all sorts of things. So a fully acceptable traditional dough, and ones that we even use at Stella, are made of just water and semola. So semola, semolina, this is durum wheat. Okay, this one is specific. This one's from Sardinia.
Okay,
but you can get a local durum wheat. You can get semolina rimacinata. There's different flours you can get that work perfectly fine with water. And the reason why I like to use water is because you're not messing around with egg yolks, and you're not messing around with something that can, is perishable, like the way you would make an egg dough. So this can go in the freezer. This can come out of the freezer. It can go back in the freezer. It's very versatile when you're working with kids. And if you want something to occupy a bunch of people, a bunch of kids, and they're coming over or something, and you have this in the freezer, you can just pull it out and they can play with it all day long.
That's great.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
homemade Play-Doh.
Exactly. Edible Play-Doh is what it is. Okay.
Oh, they eat that too anyway, so.
I brought a whole bunch of cool pasta boards.
Yeah, look at this.
Okay? So you basically want to roll a rope out.
Okay.
Okay. And the idea is, and how thick or how thin the rope is depends on how big you want the pasta or whatever.
And how long did that dough sit? This is
I made it at around 9, 8.
So a couple hours.
8, yeah.
Great.
A couple hours. So now all you need to do is cut pieces like that.
Yeah, that's satisfying.
Okay. I'm going to grab something to cut with. Oh, you can even be cavatelli. Like a traditional cavatelli is this. Okay, that's a traditional cavatelli.
That's so cavatelli.
And what you end up with is a beautiful little cup. And that's where the money's at. Throw them all onto here. Once you've rolled them, throw them onto here. So you just push 3 fingers down, and you got to go the other way.
Oh, the other way. Ooh, that's cool.
Okay. So if you don't have these boards, okay,
which I don't.
Look.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right. So and microplanes. So when I grew up making gnocchi, this is how we made it. Okay. That's how we made gnocchi.
Oh, rad. Yeah.
But potato dough.
Okay, Clarice, 7 years old. Picky eater or no?
So, Clarice from infancy was a challenge eater. She wouldn't take the bottle. She was like, oh, no, this is the way I want to eat, right?
Got it.
And so as she grew older, I think Audrey and I were like, oh my God, what are we going to do if she's, struggles with all the things we love? So, we always just took the approach of involving her in everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it didn't matter if we were cooking, we would offer it. It didn't matter if, I was in the garden, she would be in there with me. And,
I love that.
And there was little snippets of moments where I'm picking a cucumber off of the plant, and then she grabs it, and she's like, barely knowing how to walk, and she would take a bite of it.
Oh,
and I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. Right? All kids love cucumbers, though.
Yeah. Well, no, not mine, but yeah.
So, and as time went on, and she just started to be curious and be more adventurous and try things. And that's, at the end of the day, all really we makes us happy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm making sure they're not sticking. So
good,
I'm doing this, okay, and then I'm just separating these ones because they're just a slightly of a different shape, and my attention to detail is starting to get triggered.
Love it.
I dust them with some flour, right? Which you want to do regularly. I make sure nothing is sticking. The way I like to grate cheese is I put it in a bowl, and you can grate, and it'll all fall into the bowl, right? But if you start doing that, right, and you miss,
that's no good.
Then your knuckles are...
Okay, so that's how I would have done it, but I didn't see how you did do it before. What?
This way.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
And you just basically go back and forth. And what this does, all those little spikes, it crumbles the cheese instead of, shreds it.
Oh, got it.
And you see that?
Yep.
That's what Italians love. It's that powdery, that powdery crumble of Parmigiano.
Yeah, Parmigiano.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I want to tell you this because I'm not the worst guy in the kitchen you've ever met. Well, maybe you've ever met, but I got one that's even worse. My buddy, we were hanging. He was over here for dinner, and we're kind of helping in the kitchen. And Amy goes, to our buddy who will not be named, will you grate this cheese? And so it's like a block of cheese, cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
And he took and Amy just kind of saw him to this, out of it. He took the cheese and went and he just kind of stood back and looked at it. That's what he did.
To try to grate it?
Yeah, he didn't know what to do. He just put the thing on top of it and was like.
To try to figure it out?
Yeah, he thought that's maybe what you did. That's it. Okay.
Okay, so this is a very important step.
Uh-oh.
Seasoning the water.
You're going to season the water.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of people don't realize the importance of making the water.
Do I just put it in?
Yeah.
Like how much we do?
Lots.
Like a lot. Like
yeah, more. Lots more.
Diggity dash, diggity dash. Sprinkle,
Here,
sprinkle.
Watch. You're gonna be there forever. You just go like this.
Well, geez. All right. Salt's expensive. No, I'm just kidding. Is it? I don't know.
We're gonna cook pasta. Okay. So what I like to do is I like to have, these are fun.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to take the whole pot of water off.
Oh, yeah.
Put it in the strainer basket.
That's what we do.
Everything like that, right?
Yep.
So I always have one of these at home.
Cool.
And the reason why I like to put the pasta on the tray with the parchment paper is because you can just do this.
Yeah, great.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So pick it up, slide her right in.
And then
it's fresh pasta. Just give her a tilt.
Oh,
Beauty.
I love it.
And then you can even reuse that. They're all gonna float, and we're gonna make a sauce. And I'm not even gonna make a.
We're gonna make a sauce. I thought we were making a sauce.
But it's Clarice's.
Oh, Clarice's sauce. That's right.
No sauce, right?
No
so
sauce.
when she was a kid, right, in her head, when she was a kid, meaning she was a baby, and she started to eat pasta and be like, "Oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever."
Yeah.
Then she saw us put tomato sauce. It was like, whoa, what are you doing to my pasta, right? And so pasta with sauce was always tomato sauce.
Oh,
Pasta with no sauce, because it doesn't look like there's any sauce, was pasta with butter, right?
Right.
So Clarice's thing she always asks for is, Papa, can you make me pasta with no sauce? That's butter.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
perfect.
yeah. So that's where it came from. Because this is no egg, and it's just pasta dough, not gnocchi, for example. Gnocchi will cook instantly.
Okay.
These take a couple of minutes.
So
right?
So they're floating. Is that when you know? Or no, it's
these ones you want to go a little longer because they're like little bullets, right?
Got it.
If it was a like a thinner kind of pasta and it was fresh, it would be cooked by now. Okay. Scoop them out, put them in here.
Scooping.
I'm gonna add some butter because that's the vibe.
This little thing is awesome.
That's the vibe we're going for. Yeah.
Just in here?
Yeah.
Where?
Mix.
I'm trying. How do you mix without throwing everything out of the bowl?
And then what you do is you add a little bit of water.
Okay.
Some of that pasta water. Okay.
The cheese is going. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. My daughters are not going to have anything to try. I'm going to eat all of this.
So the friskiness of your mix is going to make the
It matters?
It's going to make the sauce. Look.
Oh my gosh, I got to get more frisky.
Do you see how creamy that is?
Yeah.
Okay. Mix it a bit more. I'm going to add a little bit more cheese.
How do you why am I so bad at mixing? I gotta try it. Have you ever made mac and cheese from a box, like actually?
Oh, dude, I grew up. That was like my go-to as a child, cooking at home. I made like Kraft dinner, but then I started modifying Kraft dinner.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we made that.
Okay, so look, see that?
Yep.
That's pasta with no sauce,
just
man.
One more try.
Like, I mean, that's a kid's dream.
That's my dream. Right? Oh my gosh.
So look.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, cheese, butter. Now, you want to adultify it. Grab the pepper cracker. That's it.
Never enough, Or is that not true? Can there be too much cheese?
No.
Okay, good.
No, never enough. That's it, buddy.
Let's try it. Oh my gosh. All right, let's just see if
he's
likes
already
it.
licking his lips.
I'm not sure if he's going to like it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he went for it.
I think he likes it. Shocking. Dude, this is so good.
And you see the bite of the pasta?
Al dente. This is insane. It's insanely fun to make. Rob, you're the man. Guys, Stella, West Hollywood, check it out. Rob Gentile. You're the coolest, dude. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Let's see what the girls think. All right, girls. Today, are you so excited? I made homemade pasta with Chef Rob Gentile. Would you like some cheese?
Yeah. Nope.
You don't want any cheese, really? A little bit?
Nope.
Okay, no cheese, no parmesan. It was so fun to make. Remember, it's al dente, which doesn't mean hard. It means something to the teeth.
20 out of 20. 20 out of 20.
20 out of 20. You love it.
A billion out of billion. 1,000 out of 1,000.
You know his 7-year-old daughter.
A billion trillion out of a billion trillion.
A trillion,
6
billion.
billion out of 6 billion.
It's 6 trillion infinity.
Infinity and beyond.
Infinity and beyond. Rob, you nailed
Infinity and
it.
beyond.
I was gonna
so
say
good.
his 7-year-old daughter makes this at the store. It's on the menu. Isn't that cool? Anyway.
Oh, we have to go there like now. Like
Yeah.
ASAP.
Well, we can't afford it. But hey, maybe if we get some sponsors, let's go, baby.
Yeah!
Check out our next episode with Justin Timberlake. I call him JT, but whatever.
Justin Timberlake!
Bye, you guys. Like and subscribe.